I've always been fascinated with time, so I wondered, what would happen if I completely removed it from my life?
Get me out of this freaking room.
Would I be more present? Would my perception of reality change?
I'm so tripped out right now.
Would I feel more free?
I'm just floating in existence.
So for the next 72 hours, I'm gonna find out.
I already messed up.
First, by removing every clock.
I don't know what time it is.
Then, natural sunlight.
Complete concept of time is shattered right now.
And finally, I'll spend 24 hours in complete darkness.
I don't know how I'm going to internally process time at all.
To find out what actually happens when your life stops revolving around time. There are only two main rules for this challenge. Number one, don't look at the actual time. Number two, don't look at anything that gives accumulation of time, like the progress bar in a video or something like a timer. But to make this challenge harder, I divided the 72 hours into 3 distinct days. Day number 1, full access to natural light. Day number 2, artificial light only. And day number 3, complete darkness.
All right, all the clocks are covered. Madison is going to be my timekeeper. She's going to start the 72 hours, and she's also going to let me know when the challenge is over. So yeah, you're going to show them the time, and 72 hours starts now. I'm covering my eyes. So I already ran into my first problem. I still have to use my phone for some stuff like GPS. You don't realize how many clocks there are that show up on your phone, so I've had to cover the bottom part too. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Target. I'm gonna pick some games for day 2 because I wanna see how long it takes me to maybe do some things I've never done, like a Rubik's Cube.
I legitimately have no idea what time it is. I think I spent maybe an hour in there. I'm gonna guess it's maybe 9 o'clock. This is so weird. You're just used to doing something a certain way for so long that when you take it away, you're like, oh shit, I really look at the time a lot. One thing I was curious about for this challenge was my eating habits and how they would change over the next 3 days without knowing the time and knowing if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I was super curious to know how my body would react.
In my opinion, it's always time to eat.
But I soon realized time was hiding everywhere.
Well, I already messed up. I failed to realize that there is a giant clock that shows itself when you open up the actual laptop. I never want to be dishonest in a video, so I'm not gonna let it happen again. That sucks though.
Well, I'm starting to get tired. Even though I saw the time earlier, I'm still very disoriented in terms of what time it is, especially after watching some videos without knowing how long the videos are. I don't know, there's a weird freedom to it. I'm not basing my decisions based off of what time it is, I'm basing them off of how I feel. Tomorrow we're starting off easy. After that, I can't say it's gonna be the same. Good night.
Good morning. Well, I can't really see the sun, so if I had to guess, I would say it's maybe 9:30, 10. It's pretty gloomy out. Yeah, weird feeling, not knowing what time it is just to start the day.
My main goal for the day was to see how I perceive time doing different things, like working out, cleaning, or doing something fun. And I also needed to cook dinner for Madison without knowing when exactly it was supposed to be. So I decided to start the day trying to do a 1-hour walk.
The goal right now is to walk for an hour. Hopefully it does not rain. It doesn't look too promising.
Luckily, it didn't last long.
All right, I'm back home. I think that took way longer than an hour. I'm gonna guess maybe an hour and a half. And it feels like it's maybe, I don't know, 12:30, potentially 1 o'clock. I just don't know how long I slept till. I'm starting to get hungry. Don't know what time it is still. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know what time it is. That's the whole freaking point of this video. Shut up, JP. Anyway. All right, cleaning and boring things are done. If I had to guess, I'd probably say it's like 2 o'clock. I am super hungry now. So this is my first meal of the day. I'm assuming it's lunchtime. It's definitely not dinner time. I don't think that. But yeah, I don't know. Cleaning felt fine. Yeah, I'll say an hour and a half, maybe an hour. The weird thing about all this so far is that it's kind of like having a nightmare where you're back in school and you forgot to go to a class like all semester, then all of a sudden the test is the next day. I feel like I'm missing something, or that I'm going to be late for something, or there's something on my schedule I totally forgot about. So my brain is having a hard time processing. I feel free, but at the same time, I have this weird sense of anxiety. So hopefully that goes away, but I don't know. Just mini golf, just one.
Just for you.
Yeah, just me. Let's go, baby. All right, who am I here with?
Hey, I'm Ainsley.
I'm Jackson.
All right, Ainsley, Jackson.
Okay.
What do you think is something that makes time fly?
Hanging out with best friends.
Facts. That's a good one.
And what about something that like the time goes by so slow?
School.
School, yeah.
School.
It's definitely school.
Time sucks.
I'm gonna say that was 45 minutes. But it was fun.
The only thing left for the day was to get groceries and try to guess when to make dinner, which proved to be harder than I thought.
Six o'clock. That's my guess.
All right, I'm gonna start making dinner because I have nothing else to do, and I would rather be early than late. I'm starting to get hungry too, actually, which leads me to believe that it is probably getting later. But as I look outside, it does not look like 6:30. I guess I'll just sit and wait now. I'm starting to doubt that I was way off with all of my times today, because I feel like I was in there cooking dinner for forever. Man, this has been a true mind f***.
So while my mind continued to be dinner started to get cold, and all I could do was anxiously wait for Madison to get home. But it wasn't the only thing I was anxiously waiting for.
It has to be getting close. I don't know why I keep looking at my wrist. Or what if it was only like 6:30? That means this whole day was a lie. She's finally home. Feels like I've been waiting for hours. All right, we made it. I know now it's probably 7:30-ish.
I can't tell you.
I mean, assuming you're not like crazy late or crazy early.
Today was interesting. I think overall I wanted to feel more present today, but I think honestly, I just felt a little bit more disorganized than anything. There were definitely moments, but I think overall it just felt weird. It just felt like I wasn't sure where I was supposed to be. I wasn't sure if I was taking too long, if I was rushing. Like, that was the part that I did not like. That's the part that the anxiety came from. And I don't know, knowing that like the time was there, but I couldn't check it.
I was starting to worry that I might not find the sense of presence I thought I would from this challenge, but maybe things would change on day 2 when I had nowhere to be.
I think it's morning. Time to head to the cave. Pretty sure that it's light out there.
All right, goal number 1 is to get this coffee into the kitchen and heat it up in the microwave without being able to see. Whoa, it feels super warm right here. What's that from? Is that the sun? Whoa, I've never noticed that before. Oh no. How am I gonna see the buttons? Start. You can do it. No. What did I just hit? Oh. Alright, I just need to find the 30-second button. If I can do that, then we're good. Come on. Come on, dude. Please. The start button has to be here somewhere. Really? I feel like it has to be right here. Yes! Yes! Let's go! I don't know what to do to start. What do I do? I guess I just do whatever I want.
Okay, not whatever I wanted. I did have a few goals for the day. God, that looks awful. A-L-S. Okay, much better. All right, goal number 1. Guess the time.
8:30?
Wrong. It's 9:43. Goal number 2. Solve a Rubik's Cube. With 0 prior knowledge, of course, and guess how long you think it takes. Goal number 3. Practice sensory deprivation for tomorrow's day in the dark, because it is going to be completely dark. But at least for today, I have access to light, and here's where I'll be stuck all day.
This is, yeah, pretty messy, but got my computer. Obviously, the time is covered. This is my snack corner. I got a bunch of protein bars. I got some Hippies, chocolate. I even brought this bottle of wine, you know, just in case we wanted to celebrate something. Got the window blocked, got the other window blocked. No light is coming through here. And I also have a blanket at the door. Here's my pile of clothes that I grabbed and just threw on the floor for the next couple days. And here's my activity corner. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, that's home for the next, I don't know, 12 plus hours. Somehow I'm already feeling a bit hungry. I think it's like 9 o'clock. We'll eat one of these for breakfast.
That's definitely not all I had, though.
This is what happens when there's no rules and there's no time. I start eating snacks for breakfast. I'm not mad about it.
I figured since yesterday's times didn't matter anymore, given the fact that I literally watched the sunset, I'd see how good my guesses were on day 1.
I left the grocery store and thought it was 6 o'clock, and it was 4:14. No wonder why last night felt like it took forever. What time do I think it is now? See, now this is weird, like because I haven't seen the sun today at all, it could be absolutely anything. I'm going to guess 10 o'clock. I have 0% confidence in that answer. I just keep wanting to snack. I don't know if I like feel hungry or just because my body's so confused, or maybe just because I really like Hippies.
So I spent the rest of my quote-unquote morning starting to edit the footage from day 1 until suddenly the little grasp I thought I had on time was completely destroyed.
What? You're home already? Dude, no. It feels like it's like 10 o'clock. What?
What time do you feel like you woke up? You just have no idea.
I have no idea. I'm like in shock.
I don't know if this is like a fluke. Like, I don't know if for some reason she's home early or you're legitimately home, because it feels like I just woke up. Like, it feels like it's still morning. There's no way. I don't know what time it is. I'm so tripped out right now. I don't know what to believe anymore. My complete concept of time is shattered right now because I thought I had hours before Madison was gonna get home. What the f? Well, based off the fact that you're home, I'm gonna eat lunch, I guess, because...
Yeah, did you eat all the tomato?
No. I'm just covering up my nuts as I walk around. That should be a sandwich. Is that a sandwich? Goods acquired.
You need to go to the right because you're at the attic floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, It's probably past lunch. So I got a sandwich that I made from yesterday. I actually don't even feel that hungry. Cheers. I only ate lunch because I thought it's what I was supposed to do, but I started to worry that it was getting late, and I still had 2 more goals to achieve before the end of the day. I also really wanted to watch a movie before I wouldn't be able to see for 24 hours. I feel like it's maybe 2 o'clock right now. I'm gonna start my Rubik's Cube. I started to get lost in this moment. Time began to dissolve. I was just focused on the task at hand. One turn after another, and a meditative sequence of true presence. And it started to feel like I was in my own little safe bubble, away from the world. And my only task was to be in the moment. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think I'm giving up on the Rubik's Cube. I feel like I've been close so many times and then it just seems to get messed up. So I know there's definitely a method to do this and I just don't know what it is. I feel like I've been working on it for maybe an hour. Maybe it's like 3 o'clock. That's about all I have for now. I don't know if I'm just yawning or if I'm tired. I'm also kind of feeling hungry again. I think I might go get a snack. It feels at this point of the day, I'm starting to feel like a little like disoriented. You kind of get very lost in being in the room. And now I'm starting to just, feel a little like not knowing kind of what's going on. And finally, I sat down to do my last goal of the day. Sensory deprivation for 30 minutes. To get a taste of what my day in the darkness would feel like. I have no idea if that was 30 minutes or not. All I know is that I lost all spatial awareness of this entire room and I almost fell asleep. I'm glad that I tested that now. Tomorrow is gonna be interesting. That's all I can say. I'm doing my no time challenge right now, so.
What does that mean?
So I haven't known what time it was since Sunday night. So it could be 3
Are you
o'clock.
trying to drive yourself insane?
Tomorrow, though, will be interesting because I'm going to spend the whole day in the dark.
Oh my gosh. You're an interesting character, Jake.
I even tried to do a little workout for some sense of normalcy, but unfortunately, that also meant I needed to take a shower blindfolded.
All right, let's do this. Whoa. Oh, it's open. This is kind of nice, actually. That was an experience. Today just felt like chaos. It made me realize how important time is for structuring your day. I just felt like I was living in a completely different world from the real world. I'm gonna get some food. I am starting to feel hungry. I feel like it's probably around dinner time. It's probably like, I don't know. It's probably 6:37. So yeah, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna watch a movie, and that's probably gonna take me up until when Madison comes in and tells me that I gotta put my blindfold on and start day 3 in the dark. So, yeah.
And to top things off, while I was watching my movie thinking it was almost dark, I heard my neighbor start cutting the grass, which again made me question my reality.
Like, what's going on? What time is it? It's time to go dark. I'm not ready.
I wasn't really sure what to do other than try to go to sleep, but that proved to be more difficult than I thought.
I've been trying to fall asleep now for feels like maybe an hour, but I kind of keep tossing and turning and just like thinking a lot. Just like filming this challenge and doing this in the middle of a weekday is kind of surreal because I don't know, like this has been my dream for so long to just make my own content and do crazy and cool and weird stuff like this, and I'm just grateful to be here and just to be doing it and just to be giving it a shot. And so if you're watching this video and if you're watching this monologue right now, thank you. Yeah, it just means the world.
I feel like my body just woke up. It definitely feels like the morning. Yeah, I would say it feels like it's 7:30.
I can hear things. I can hear cars passing, which is why I'm going to try to go into sensory deprivation as much as I can today. I don't know. Without sight, without hearing, I don't know how I'm going to internally process time at all.
My goal for the day was to try to tap into something deeper, but I honestly didn't know what I was looking for or what I would find. What I did know is that not having sight or sound just made me want to try to go to sleep, even though I didn't feel tired. And if I wasn't trying to fall asleep, I was eating.
I'm gonna eat my first snack of the day.
Well, I went and I got my sandwich. I don't know if it's lunchtime. I feel like it could be maybe 11 o'clock. I feel like the flavors are like enhanced.
And despite more attempts of meditation, this time I actually fell asleep.
It just feels like the events so far of the day are just like little blops of memories. I can't process like the day so far. Like it just feels like I'm just floating in existence. And it's nice. It feels like I'm able to just kind of shut the world off for a day.
And back to sleep.
I think it's like 1 o'clock maybe. It's crazy how my body just wants to sleep because there's nothing else to do. And I'm starting to think that like I actually woke up earlier now. I don't know, like I'm hungry again. I just feel like sleepy, I feel lazy. I think my body's just very confused.
And soon enough, things started taking a turn for the worse.
Haven't left this room except to go and pee. Now I'm munching on some snacks. This is not a productivity hack. I used to think that time was whack, but now I realize it's something that we need. Get me out of this room.
I still had over 5 hours to go, and at this point, little things started to become very novel.
I just remembered I had juice in the fridge, and now I'm happy for the moment. I have my first visitor of the day. You think time is crazy? You don't really operate off of time.
But around late afternoon, something finally happened.
I'm just thinking about when I was a kid and I was never picked first. I was always in the middle and I always felt like I had to prove myself, and I guess I carried that with me into adulthood, proving to myself that I was capable of something because I had to fight to fit in, but never truly believing that I was worthy enough to have the thing that I wanted. And I guess I'm just realizing now, like, you know, maybe that's why it's taken me so long in my life to go after what I've really wanted and to actually go after my dreams, because I never truly believed that I was worthy enough or deserving enough for it. Wow, it's really just hitting me, like, why I felt this way for so long. Oh, God. I just heard Madison walk in the door, which means it has to be like, I don't know, maybe 1, 2 o'clock.
How many hours do you feel like you have left?
6 hours left. I am getting hungry, so I'm gonna eat my second sandwich of the day. It feels like it's maybe around 4 o'clock.
This is about the point where I started to get restless.
I'm done my meditating. I slept, I ate, I sat and thought, and I even had her company for a little bit, but I don't think there's anything else I could do, really. So I'm just gonna lay back down and just wait this thing out. I'm so bored. I'm so over it. I'm just ready to be done. I think and I hope it's at least 6 o'clock. I've felt like I've been living in such a chaotic and anarchy world the last 3 days. And the enemy that I thought was time really hasn't turned out to be such an enemy. I don't know. All I know is get me out of this freaking room. Please. I'm just gonna leave the camera right here and get ready for Madison to come in and tell me this is all over. Yeah?
It is time.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, it's time.
Yes.
It's 7:32.
Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so relieved.
I went into this challenge thinking that removing time would make me feel more present. But I think it's actually about removing distractions and giving yourself the opportunity to fully immerse yourself in what you're doing. Whether it's being in nature, completing a task, or just reflecting about your life and the things that you want. Time is just a tool, and admittedly a good one. But it doesn't mean that we have to dictate our lives solely around a number. We can use it alongside how we actually feel to help create days, moments, and ultimately a life we actually want to live.